Okay, my name is Seliana, and well, I just wanted to share my testimony today, and what God's done in my life. Um, I used to be blinded like by the devil. Like he put me in a lot of positions that I didn't really understand. Like one time, one of my best friends, she brought me to the other side of the playground just to get beat up, and she said before that, she said, "I have a present for you," and I got beat up. And that's the way to get blinded by God. Like, don't go on the other side of the playground when nobody's around, because you might get hurt or something. And then the principal blames it on me because I got bullied, and she didn't really understand that it was the people that bullied me, not me. It wasn't my fault that they bullied me. It was their fault that they bullied me. And the principal didn't understand that. But like, that's one way you could get blinded by God. Another way is like they had this story in the Bible that whenever like these three men, they went to go and they were pretending to be one of God's disciples, and they were all three doing it. So whenever they died, God really disciplined them really bad. I mean, the devil. Sorry. He stripped their clothes off and he chased them around, and then he ate their souls. Yeah. So that's another way to get blinded by the devil. And what he did was really wrong, because the three men didn't know if it was God that was telling them that or the devil. So you could get tricked sometimes by the devil, and that's another way you can get blinded by the devil. And a lot of things happen for really sometimes bad and sometimes good ideas, some good reasons. But I would suggest you don't go to the devil for advice, and you don't, whenever you have like a choose between is it God's voice or the devil's voice, you just go and ask your cell leader or a pastor or something, and you ask them, is this the God or the devil? Thank you.
Hello, I'm Jarrett, and I'm going to be talking about my testimony. Okay, so before I came to Christ, I used to be like this little shy kid, I used to not really do too much, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I did anything really bad, I didn't do drugs, nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But, and it's like I came to Christ, and it's like, man, I'm like rambunctious, I talk a lot, my sister says I talk a lot, oof. And it's really cool. Like, I've been bringing people to Christ, and look, I would have never thought this, but Miss Vicky, she prayed over me at the prayer meeting, and she said I was going to be Joshua in the Bible, but I was going to lead people to Christ. And it's like, man, I just started crying when she told me that, because it's like I would have never thought that, you know what I'm saying? Because I was this little shy kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have never thought I could do anything like that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, now I feel like I'm being called to be a pastor. So it's like, it's exciting, man, what Christ has done in my life. It's amazing. He's truly amazing, man. There's no other words for him. Words can't describe him. That's how amazing my Lord is. He's just delivered me from some things, which is really awesome. I'm happy because it's like, and it seems like it's happened a lot lately. It's like the chains are breaking, and it's amazing because God, what He's doing in my family right now. Like, see, my mom, she's been smoking and drinking because of her back, but she said that she's finally quitting. She's breaking the chains, because my sister, she made a breaking the chains video. Okay, so she's doing that. My older sister, Misty, she's quitting drugs. Okay, that's another chain broken. Okay, and then myself, I'm getting delivered from some stuff right now. So I'm really excited. I'm really happy. So that's my that's my testimony.
Hello, my name is Devante, and today I'm going to give you my testimony. Well, I was once this person who was sold into the law. God didn't have a lot of my attention. So it's just like, if I do this and if I do this, I'm gonna be right with God. Even if I obey all the laws, I'm going to be right with God. So I try to do as many good things as I can to get right with God until I started seeking God. And when I found out that it was my sin that was separating me from God, I started building a habitation every single day. So it came to this day, which not too long from now, that I just noticed that all these times I was doing all these good things, I was trusting in the Lord to bring me to God, to save me. And I didn't have Christ in my life. So it wasn't like, God, I trust you to save me. But I was trusting the law itself. It's like I was taking the law and putting it where Christ is. And it wasn't a whole lot of faith, you know. So I learned a lot from that, and thanks. That's my testimony.
Hey guys, I'm Jill, and I want to let y'all know a little bit about me before I came to HDMI. I struggled with so many things, and it's kind of like what everybody else would struggle with, like looking at yourself and not being disgusted with what you see, or like just having a talent and knowing that you're doing it good, and basically just doing it good, and like looking at somebody that truly hurt you and you forgiving them and loving them and actually dealing with the pain of a memory you have left. It's just like it's been a crazy year. And I remember the first day I came, I wrote a letter, and in the letter I was writing down the things that I found was wrong with me and the things that I wanted to change. And I came into this experience with like open and ready for it to change me, and it's been 4 days. And I mean, it's crazy because I can look at myself in the mirror and I can like what I see. I can I get nervous sometimes, but I can do something that I like to do and like actually be like, it's kind of good, you know? Or like just kind of, I don't know, just look at the person that like, it's really hard, but I can look at the person that hurt me and I can just find myself like trying to love them even though they keep hurting me. And I can find myself like whenever I think of something bad, I just like, no, you know, like, no, like think of something better. And it's just like, it's like I said, it's been 4 days. It's not even over. And like all that's happening. And I'm really excited because I believe other stuff is going to happen and I'm just ready for it and I'm excited. And I just want to encourage you guys to check this out and try it out too, because it's definitely a life-changing experience and it's just amazing.